Hey everyone, Zhonos here. So today I thought I would do another camera on video just to mix things up. And we'll take the episode to try to beat uh, hmm, there, King 4. And I found an interesting strat concept. I want to use different kings each time if possible, so we don't just keep beating with the same, winning with the same strategy. So, well, let me introduce you to the strat. So we've got, man, I got to cut my hair soon. Look at this. So we've got Nationalists, of course. So we can buff perks that match our, that are unique to our kingdom. And we're using Agricultural to do a strat like we did with the forests, but this time with farms. And hopefully we can grab the soldier in our starting hand. And yeah, we'll just do 40% stronger soldiers. I just got this off my last win on King difficulty, so hopefully it'll be enough to get us to a King 4 win. We're also getting a little bit extra HP. I mean, we could swap it out here, but I really want to get Temple. So I'm going to do 60% more likely to find special cards. Still really low rate. I may not find it in the store. Like I swear, even at X3, this is really low chances, but I would like to get the Temple. It's what got me the win on King last time, or helped me get the win last time. And then just general perks otherwise. So King 4, let's go. Okay. King agreed. Doesn't really give us much. We get some gold generation. Yeah, it's not the best. Who do we get? Archer. Alright, we're an Archer build. You think we can win with archers only? Just spam a bunch of archers. I mean, archers are good. Ideally, we want to put a soldier in here, but you know what? We're an archer build now. Sorry everyone. I think we'll play until we lose here. I don't know what my ideal kingdom would be if I were to reroll for a certain kingdom. I guess I'll use rocks in my castle. Yeah, we're already getting dunked on. That's wild. I guess it makes sense. You know, archers don't have a lot of health. Oh man. King 4, already about to lose in year 2. Well, lose a life. I'm gonna play it out a little bit. If we get a soldier, maybe we'll pop him here. Then we could put 2 more. I don't like splitting though, because that means we're splitting the stat boost if we ever get Temple. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Yes, soldier. Also, side note, I don't... take mortgage. Feast. I guess we'll take Feast to survive. I'll buff these 2 and then assume I'm going to put a soldier here. That is a bit scary. They have really high DPS. And unfortunately I don't love it, but I'm going to have to actually use the castle well. I hate using this castle attack. And the worst part is, even if you do automatic with the castle attack, I've said it many times in videos before, but it'll shoot such the edge of the explosion hits the nearest unit. I saw a random thumbnail by the way where someone said that the cemetery is the best card in the game by far. I didn't watch a video, maybe I should, but I'm very curious how they came to that conclusion. That's crazy. Yeah, archers don't have good attack. Is the problem here. So this strat, the reason why I want to do soldiers, because there's a large soldier count and they have decent health. And then ideally we get poisoned. I guess, oh, let me turn off auto. That's just terrible. We might die to this, by the way. I think we're gonna die to this. Yeah. I think they're gonna wreck us. I don't know, would it be better to shoot the archer stacks? Probably, I can now, I guess. Yeah, I'll start shooting the archer stacks. All the melee died, it looks like. Okay. We're okay. We made it. Barely. Wild card. Another thing, I guess, is that we could do later on blacksmith and buff the castle, because the castle is going to get buffed by the temples anyway. This is probably a loss. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, I could put soldiers there. They'd get buffed. I guess. You're level 2. You're level 2. Who are we facing? Blood. I think we can kill Blood with a castle, so I'm going to buff the farm here. And hope we find a soldier soon to throw in that corner. The downside with the farm is like the library. Oh yeah, we're losing this. There's no way, right? Looking bad. Yeah, it's a loss. Yeah, the downside with the farm is it only does one buff. So even if you had a bunch of adjacencies, it's only going to buff one tile, so... okay. Too far in. Gotta run the archers now. And the one downside, actually, you know, I don't like the archer for one reason. The enemy melee spreads out. That's really bad for us. If we had melee, both melee groups would kind of converge. There's usually like 2 groups with melees stacks, but I'll start hitting the archers. But because we are all spread out, the enemy melee also spreads out, which is really bad. Oh, this is looking close. Start hitting the bottom. I think we're okay. Remember, we're not buffing. Until we get something like a temple, we're not going to buff these guys. A soldier. So King of Stone is really evil, but I mean, so will King of Spells be evil. Who would I want? King of Stone is really good against melee units because they'll all clump up. So the Blissday they have will pierce and just hit all of them at once. I could reroll. I don't want to reroll. I don't know what I'm saving my rerolls for. I guess the shop. Spells is interesting. I think spells is dangerous, but we'll try it. If we get a win on this, I'm going to be very impressed. I don't think I'm going to get the win. Oh, they run the backline, that's right. Yep, here's King of Greed. Absolutely destroying me, although we're doing okay against Greed for now. We'll see, it's looking like it'll be close. Yeah, no, they got us. Unless we're like they're all low health. Maybe, but I doubt it. They have way too much health. And we're not buffing our castle. Dang. Yeah, this is a loss. I want to get soldiers up there. Yeah, we might not make it. Yeah, we needed to get soldiers. I should have just rerolled. But hey, I got to showcase the concept here a little bit. So we reroll until we get soldiers in hand. Is there a faction combo we care about? I'm going to say probably not. Who would we avoid? I kind of want progress because they're going to do wonders if we can get the poison thorns. Vampirism, sure, why not? Okay, so I want temple. I don't care about any of these. Right? I don't think so. Overhaul is pretty funny. Yeah, the last one I had a lot better start. Gonna reroll. Raising is amazing. Let's just look for a temple. We could do one more reroll. Yeah. No, we can't. Combustion. We don't have a lot of damage, but oh well. I'm gonna raising here. Don't have any gold to reroll, right? Can't even see my gold. That's. Did you see that? Did I just use all my gold? Well, it would be nice if this gave me power right away. How long until next decree? I don't know. We're gonna take this, but it's obviously gonna do anything for us. For now. What if we could survive? What? Look at this, it's bugged! I can't see the ears! Oh, even my castle's bugged, it wasn't firing. Oh. So, I think we lose, but combustion and bloodthirst might have helped a little bit with that, but yeah, no, we're toast. Good, so we reroll for a soldier, and then we. Okay, so no king of greed, no king of stone. I think we could take anyone else, really. So quick restart. That's a reroll. I don't want to reroll too much. Maybe you have to at this difficulty, but we'll try this. See how it goes. So we castle here. Soldier. Amazing. Do we do... I feel like we don't have time because we're not doing King of Stone to wait for this to unlock. We're not losing much either. Wow, we got like... These are 2 starting cards, I guess. One and a farm. A lot of farms. Huh. So... Yeah, there's an argument to be made, but... I think I'm just going to go easy, nice and simple. And if we get overwork, then we'd get double stacking. Oh, first fight's easy. What kind of stats we're looking at? Ooh. Wait a little bit. I'd like to scale a little bit more. So leveling up farm feels better right now. I do need to level up to level 2 soldiers soon, though. I'm gonna hit the melee, actually. Oh no, they're fine. Eventually, though... I'm taking my farm, I guess. Eventually, I do feel like... yeah, it probably will still be poison at the end of the day. We'll see. Let's see. If we got overwork, would we still take poison? Maybe. Cemetery would be interesting. We could remove a farm and throw in the cemetery here. I guess we can hold on to it. I'm taking poison thorns. Not even thinking about it. I don't want to waste a reroll anyway, so... And okay, we won't level this one up. We're going to leave it there for now. We might get rid of it and put in a cemetery at a later point. That might help us stabilize. That actually might be really good. I didn't think about cemetery, but if we're stacking our soldier count, it might be the perfect way to synergize. farm. We do need to get... So let's not worry about level up. King of Progress would give us a chance to level up, but I'm just going to stack. We're not facing King of Progress anyway for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, I think with poisons we'll be okay. Take another cemetery. Level up. LHP. LHP would be really nice. But then it would split everything up. Don't love that. If we could, I mean, we haven't leveled up, but we do have units already stacked here. We still can afford it if we were to put more farms down. Maybe even a cemetery, but then like we're splitting up so much. You just got to ignore the prophecies, I swear. They're such a trap. Very rarely does it work out, it feels like. Do we take this? This will give us like 400 or 500 DPS. I say no. Let's just sell it. Because I'm going to have to get rid of it later anyway if we get a temple. So I vote no. Actually, we probably couldn't hit the melee because the poison stacks will stack up on those archers pretty quick. Okay. Yeah, we got him. Soldier level up. Wait, safe. Feast would be decent. Overwork would be really good. I'm going to focus on the front line again because the back line hits so fast that they're going to kill themselves with the poison. Yeah. I mean, we lost our units really quickly there. That's a little scary. But level up the castle. Overall, it was really tempting, by the way. But it would take so long to get there. King of Nature's probably what I want to do. Yeah, because spells has splash damage, and that's really scary. Yeah, we might get rid of the farm at some point and put down the cemeteries. Pick up the boars, and then we hit the elves in the back who do the most damage. King of Nature is a really good matchup right now, at least. Later on, they might one-shot all my soldiers, though. Since we're not buffing their health. Procreate's pretty funny. Do I want to copy for any reason? Rule into copy? I don't really want to rule into copy. Procreate isn't quite as important as it is in other matchups for other builds, since, you know, we're doing a farm build, but let's start hitting these backline guys. Will they kill our entire army? That was terrifying. They are really good at murdering me. We keep fighting them, then... Wait, we should be at a store, right? I'll take an overhaul. And then we look for a rainbow card. I don't need any of these, right? Yeah, they're doing okay damage, actually. I could get a vampirism, but... we're not really buffing their damage, so... them exploding on death would be pretty funny, actually. Yeah, Carnage. I think I might buy a normal cards that I can place and then overhaul it. We can overhaul the farm and put the cemetery down. Perfect. So... what won't I have access to? Do I care? Not really. Great. I can get 2 purchases. Static. What's their attack speed? Not that fast. I have 60% chance to find a thing. A rainbow card. 20 leaves us at 70, so that's 30. No, we wouldn't be able to buy 2 cards. Do I need 2 cards? Or do I want a rainbow? It's not guaranteed. In fact, it's looking pretty bad. think I'll just buy now. Do I even... they're not really going to be healing. It's going to be all the... Wow, that's a lot of crit chance. Must be the times 4 or 40% stat increase or whatever. So they scale decently with crit damage. Funny enough. I don't know what to do. I think we leave. Okay, so overhaul levels up the soldiers. Cemetery. That's a decent number. 106. And now we'll summon more bodies to apply more thorns. I don't know, maybe Cemetery is best card in the game. Take Carnage. So this just increases the health. I don't really care about their health that much. I'm not going to be able to buff it by normal means because they're a summon. So I don't really care what they're doing. Carnage. Funny thing, I'm pretty sure the range units are going to target my demons that come out of the cemetery. Wow, look at the damage they're doing. That's like Carnage. I think Carnage is doing a ton of damage right there. Converter. Don't need that. If we were to unlock a slot, where would we put it? Does this count as a tower? We could have blacksmith here, theoretically. They are doing decent damage for some reason. I guess the sheer number of them. Yeah, I guess we unlock here and buff the cemetery if we ever find things to buff it. Blacksmiths, basically. Let me level the castle so it no longer shows up in my card pools. Okay, hit the melee with our castle. Hopefully, this build I don't think would scale us into endless, but you know, I used to be super focused on endless scaling because it's fun, but steel coat. Blacksmith? We missed. I still want temple. I'm gonna hold out for temple. I'm just gonna sell whatever I get here. Oriole. That's not a big deal. We'll level the cemetery. Yeah, I'd always been building purely for trying to go endless, but endless is brutal. So now we're mostly just trying to build for year 32 or whatever it is. Win. So in that regard, poison is amazing. Makes me very upset that it is that amazing. Do we get one reroll into... Nope, we missed. % damage when any pot levels up. That's going to be so slow. I'm just going to sell this. Poison Thorns. I'll just take it. It's safe. Don't want to risk it. Sell that. Overwork would have been great, but at this point, we're not even stacking Overwork. Overwork would have been really, really good for the temple, though. If we ever found the temple. But the second stack of poison should really help. Like, they're already at like 12, some are at 20 stacks of poison for some reason. Steel coats, I guess. I want to roll once. Blacksmith. So we blacksmith here, I guess. Really, we want blacksmiths here too. If the castle had been here, that would have been even better. But that's all right. The tile that unlocks at the beginning of the game is you can't really force its placement. It's random. And the King of Progress is really scary. I might piece them out. Also, they don't give me anything I need. Yeah, that was going to happen. We're going to perk right here because I'm scared of losing. We haven't lost any lives. About halfway through. Yeah, I guess. They might start outscaling us. No, it's hard to tell. Backlines are scary. Farm. Yeah. There's Rainbow. So what do we want from Rainbow? Gigantify would be good. Temple would be really good. Yeah, Temple and Gigantify, I think, are the two we want. Echo Form, I don't really want. Echo Form might still be the correct choice, by the way. Temple, yeah. So Temple has 3 targets it can hit. I'll put Temple over here. If it buffs the castle, oh well. That's how it is. Ideally, it wouldn't buff the castle, but the castle will be good. If it gets buffed a lot by the temples, the castle could start doing the most damage. Just because it's a big AoE. Here I want to get Clone, so I can get another temple. Unlock another slot. At this point, yeah, we'll unlock next to the castle, I guess. I'm splitting these up in case I get overwork. Coming up real soon here. Okay. Let's hit the back line a little bit. Spread some of the castle damage. Man, King of Progress is scary. Surprising amounts of damage. Concabulator would be great, but at this point, it still would be good. Do we just take it anyway? Put it here. We've already max leveled several things is the downside, but it still would be good if we could somehow scramble together 2 more of them. Okay, we'll hit the elves because they have a slow attack speed, so poison isn't as good against them. But we should be fine here. There we go. Nice and easy. Clone. Do I care about these? The damage of these? They're 22k versus 47k. We take Venom here, by the way. So this will stack up. Because it would be 3, but instead of being 3, it should do 4 stacks every hit. Also, I'm doing Temple. Blacksmith would have been nice there. But castle, I don't care. Why are you only buffing the castle? Buff my soldiers, please. Please? Whatever. Castle's okay to buff. It is outpacing the castle. It's outpacing the cemetery at least. So it's something. Concabulator? Yeah. And 1 more level up, and we can get a really big boost in damage. The temples will all be leveled up. Another reason to spread out the temples. Although it was less intended, I will admit. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. We'll see, but I actually think we got the win. Clone again. Get another temple. Peace out. Who would you peace out? King of Progress, probably. Eventually, with like hundreds of elves, the King of Green, King of Nature, is actually scarier. But, by the way, yes, I know I could have leveled that up right now, but I'm greedy. I don't think we need the power right now. We should be fine. I mean, hey, if the castle ends up being the highest damage, it is what it is. Do I need another? No, I don't. I can level up in a moment here. So I want a buff. I'd rather we get another damage based on health, but take vampirism. I don't want to keep wasting my rerolls. Not the best buffs there, but whatever. Yeah, see, you see how the elves took out a whole bunch of our units? If we were doing endless, I would not feel safe. Because of the elves. Ooh. Do we have another? We do have a tower. Take a clone. And do one reroll. Another reroll? Gigantify. That's big. Literally. I didn't mean the the pun there. Doubles the size, damage, and HP of target troop. Yes, please. Much better. And here I'm going to wait for the tower. Again, I could level up, but I don't think I need the power right now. Although maybe it's not worth waiting out anymore. Oh well. Yeah, I think we got this. It should be easy. Wild card. Okay. Screw it. Because they'll proc twice, so getting a level up is probably correct. I should have done it last turn, but oh well. Okay. Yeah, okay, we got him. Saying for a moment we're losing troops pretty fast, and then we're fine. Fine vampirism, I guess. So we'll put it next to this castle in case we get a blacksmith. No, what I'm talking about. It's going to be a temple. Of course. Why are you buffing everything but my soldiers? Oh well. This is fine. Clone again. Yep. Another temple. We could get a concabulator, but nah. We're about to win, so I won't worry about trying to get rid of this and then place down the copy and then level it up. That's too much. I'm betting a lot of damage comes from this explosion. I'm going to save my reroll, I guess. Yeah. This is safer, right? Although they're doing a ton of damage. Crit chance is pretty funny. This just feels safer. We just want the win. We don't care about endless, so whatever will get me the win on year 33, I guess it is technically. 31, 2, 3, yeah. Very nice. Got him. Wild card, yep. Level up a temple probably. Is this even buffing it? I haven't even been paying attention. Let's watch. Yes, it does. It is. It is buffing it. Okay. It's now 12 full damage. Yeah, no. We're really good. We're really strong. I don't even think we high rolled necessarily. The start was very slow. I don't need any of these. We're great. Think we have enough units yet? 300. Yeah. Do one reroll. There we go. Let's turn off. I'm going to turn auto and not aim it, and we'll see how well it does. So 77,000 this time. Let's see if we die. We can lose a life. We'll be okay. Yeah, you can see, look, you see how bad it is? It did less than 10% of the damage it did the last fight. Do not ever turn on auto for this kingdom. It is so dumb. Its AI is very poor. Yep. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, let's do no castle. Let's just fight it out. Mano y mano. Well, I do have a cemetery. It's not the most mano y mano. Is it safe to do this? Nah, I'm gonna use the castle. I want the win. Sorry. Forgive me. Oh, we would have been fine. Look at that. Just start hitting the champion now, I guess. Die, champion, die! Nice! Wow. King 4 win. Just like that. Didn't have to spend 90 minutes grinding away, suffering. No, yeah, I think we call it there. That's nice. Easy King 4 win. Well, let's look at our final stats. 225 soldier dudes. Okay damage for having no direct buffs for the stats. Just some temples that would randomly hit things like the castle and the castle and the castle. Freaking temples. Yeah, that health definitely helped because they were dealing 10 or 20% of that health whenever they die, and there's like 320 of them, so I added up pretty quickly. And it isn't like an AoE explosion, like a corpse explosion. Yeah, I think the farm strat's pretty viable. I didn't think about the cemetery until this this run, as you saw, but I actually think cemetery is a really good addition. Obviously, thorns are big, so we were adding 6 stacks every time we were getting hit. And we have so many dudes. So just... And when they die, they come back again anyway, and would at least live one more hit. So, yeah. We got crazy stacks of poison. Getting temples were really helpful. I don't think that they were the key to winning, but they made it a lot easier, I would say. Yeah, pretty simple builds. Really just this structure right here. Farms, and then swap a farm for a cemetery, maybe at some point. And the starting stats on the soldiers really helped as well, having the perk. Gave us more base health to start with, as it were. I don't think it actually counts as base health, but we accelerated the tankiness of them. So, yeah, 24-minute win. Not bad. King 5 unlocked. Let's go. Ooh, okay, I'm still getting perks. Good. I thought I ran out of perks because I kept not getting perks in some kings for some reason. Let's look at that new perk. Valiant. Ooh. I like paladins. Would I rather have 9 more paladins? Or is it 9? No, it would be 12. 12 more paladins to start with? Or would I rather have 40% more stats? Yeah, that's still cool though. Maybe we could do a paladin build at some point. So that's King 4. I guess we do King 5, and I don't know. Who do we... Stone was what we did 3 on, right? Yeah. I guess I'll decide who to do next time, in next video, but maybe King of Spells? I hate King Greed. Do you have any perks I'd want to do? I mean, we'll fix... Let's just look to see what we can get out of this stupid kingdom. You can go get it away. What would I even do? We can get a lot of gold. Mercenaries probably would be really important because that would be every 11 gold you have would give you another mercenary. Losing a life gives you 200 gold. I really like the starting with cards in your hands. It gives you a lot more flexibility in placing, more power. Alternatively, we could start with 120 gold. That would make the initial mercenaries a lot stronger. What would we do? Something like that, maybe? I don't know. Something like this. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, either way, we'll figure it out next time if we even do King Agreed. I don't want to King Agreed King 9, though. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a nightmare. Well, we got our King 4 win, so if you enjoy the video, please, if you like to see more, feel free to subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.